Welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is Coach Undress with coachingwithundress.com. And today we're going to talk about a lot of topics that are referring to the generational Z in the dating world. It does apply to Generation X and millennials and maybe even older generations. But I did a lot of research and there's some great terminology that we're going to go over today about situations that I think not only generational Z people have been on, those kids or teenagers or college kids, even late 20s, I believe as well. I think it's from year 2000 that defines Generation Z. Um, it applies to a lot of other relationships, adult relationships, a lot of situations my clients are in and don't necessarily know what it is. They can't really pinpoint what that term means or what to call this situation. So here's the first one. And again, if you've been in the situation, please leave a comment. If you know someone who is kind of suffering from this situation, please tag them. What is paper clipping? Paper clipping. Obviously not the paper clip that we use with our files and our paperwork. What is paper clipping in the dating world? I never heard of it until I researched it. And I thought it was very interesting that there are a lot of women who I coach are dealing with the situation. Paper clipping is described as this. It's described when an ex, in any form, ex-husband, ex-boyfriend, ex-lover, ex, reaches out consistently, intermittently, to just get your attention, has no interest in making the relationship work, no interest to make things get better, but just to keep you around. A very toxic move, by the way, because they want to keep you on the back burner. They want to make sure you're still available in some form, kind of like that paper clip to keep things in order, keep things in files in a way. And it's kind of like breadcrumbing, but it's more intentional. Sometimes breadcrumbing comes very unintentional, but this is intentional. And it's often used, I don't want to say just narcissist, but narcissistic personality traits, because it's a big ego thing for someone in their position of life, knowing they have no intent, no desire to make the relationship work or to even work on it because they really miss someone. They want to keep someone intact in their mind, that they say, you know what, I'm still thinking about you. This ex who just consistently reaches out to you, knowing nothing's changed, knowing it's not going to work out, but they just want to keep that cloud over you. It's very unhealthy. It's very selfish. It's very toxic. Have you ever been paper clipped? Do you know anyone who has? I think we've all been there in some form, but we never knew what the word was. We didn't know how to describe it. We always looked at it as like, wow, our ex can't get over us. But it's not even about that, because this situation of paper clipping, the ex is not even trying to get with you. They're not even trying to fix the situation. They just want to keep you around on the back burner. Again, a big ego boost. So what to do if you're paper clipped? Or if someone's paper clipping you? I understand it might come off somewhat charming and somewhat of an ego boost that your ex is reaching out to you, but they're your ex for a reason. And so as soon as you get over your ego and your pride about it, then you realize this isn't good for me. It's not really healthy. And I don't like the reminders of that relationship. So I need to close that door and let him know, please don't reach out to me like that. Or please give me space. Even to a point where if you even have to block the person, because there's someone trying to interfere your aura, your energy, your life, and basically kind of like poke at you in a way. Again, this is like breadcrumbing, but more intentional, often used by narcissists, or at least boys with big egos. So I always say, if you really want to have an opportunity to open a new relationship, a new door for a new person, then it's paramount, it's imperative to close this door. And it's okay if you have to be a little, not just direct to it, but be strong-minded about it. Put your foot down. Don't allow it, because this person doesn't have good intentions as well. So don't feel bad about it. If someone's trying to constantly just, again, poke at you, nag at you, get under your skin by always kind of popping their head in with the little text messages or their Instagram comments or their Instagram DMs, or even watching your stories all the time, but like leaving you like moments of like, what are you doing? You know, we're not going to get back together and you're still trying to do this thing. Why? It's because they're paper clipping you. That's so interesting. Who would have thought such an innocent little device, a little, thing, like a paperclip, can cause so much emotions and so many feelings about what you are going through in that relationship or what you were going through in that relationship. So I want you to take out that paper clip and I want you to flick it outside into the trash. All right? Close that door, block that person, and make sure you now know what's going on. So if you've been paper clipped, leave a comment. If you know someone who's getting paper clipped, tag this video so they know what's going on. So they now have an understanding of what this is. My name is Coach Andres. I'm happy to help. If you have any questions, leave a comment about the situation. Or, of course, I really appreciate your subscription because it's free. Thank you very much. See you soon.